Hello, and today I'm going to be filming my June favourites for you all. It's nice to actually start being able to show some actual summer products in my favourites videos, because a few of the days in this month have actually been quite summery. It's rare. So I'm going to start off with makeup because that's the place where I seem to have had the most favourites this month. So we'll start off with the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat foundation in BR20. This one is a product I've owned probably since Christmas or slightly beforehand, and I've recently fallen back in love with it. The consistency is beautiful, it goes on wonderfully, and it just makes my skin look so healthy and so beautiful. Well, as beautiful as I can consider my skin to look. So it's an absolutely lovely product and I'm in love with it completely. And sticking with higher end makeup, I've also been loving the Illamasqua lipsticks this month. I've got Scandal, which is a very summery pinky coral colour that just looks absolutely gorgeous on the lips and is very much this season. But I've also got Scandal, which is a darker red colour, which may lean slightly more towards the autumn-winter side of the colour range as far as lipsticks go. However, I absolutely love it. I wore this to Bon Jovi a few weeks ago, and I put it on at about 11 o'clock, about 3 o'clock even, before I set off to go out, and despite having had chips, lots of Diet Coke and lots of Sprite, singing and all of that jazz, I only had to touch this up once between 3 o'clock and 11:20 when I got home, and that's pretty damn impressive, and I absolutely love the formula of these lipsticks. A lot of people say they're quite dry and they drag, but if you give them a little bit of time to warm up, they apply absolutely beautifully, and I absolutely love them, and I will be getting more. Mark my words, I will be getting more of them once the sale comes back. Then, as far as lip products are concerned, I also have Revlon lip butter in Tutii Fruiti, which is a lovely orange shade that doesn't look as scary on as it does in the bullet, as you can see here, because I'm wearing it today. And it isn't too scary, it isn't too orange, and it's just really gorgeous to wear. I mean, you can build up to be quite orange, but it still builds up to be nowhere near like it is in the bullet, and it just gives a lovely bit of colour to the face and a lovely bit of a summer vibe going on. I also have the Avon Brow Definer Glimmer Stick in Blonde, which I've been using to do my brows with, just to fill in any gaps and make this end part of my brows look a little bit neater, because a few of the hairs around there are a bit flyaway, and it just makes my brows look finished, and I love that it gives a little bit more structure to the face. It's the first brow product I've ever used and actually stuck with as well, so that's pretty decent. Then I've also got the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze, which I'm absolutely loving. Like I've said in a couple of videos and a couple of posts, I have been incredibly slow to jump on the bandwagon with the colour tattoos. I only got this probably at the start of this month, maybe the end of last month, but I've been wearing this non-stop and I absolutely love it. And it gives such a beautiful, it's a beautiful base to put other colours on top of, like I've done today. I've got On and On Bronze underneath with Urban Decay's Half Baked on top. Oh, it's brilliant on its own, and I just love how much I can do with it and how many effects I can get from it, and I really think, especially for the money, they're an absolute steal. And then finally, in the makeup category, I'm not entirely sure whether it counts as makeup or whether it's more skincare, but I've got the HayMax Aloe Vera Hayfever balm, which you just apply to the M-shaped bit here of your nose, and it's just a simple balm. It's probably nothing more than overhyped Vaseline with aloe vera in. But it stops the pollen having so much effect on your hay fever. It'll stop, it acts as a barrier to stop the pollen getting into your nose. So therefore, especially working alongside your tablets and your other remedies, it does massively reduce the amount of issues that you get from hay fever, especially with me it does. So this has been in pockets and handbags and followed me around all month. Then, as far as skincare, I've trimmed it down purely to the number 7 anti-dark spot facial sun protection. I chose the SPF 31, but there was also a SPF 15 and an SPF 50. These also have a 5-star UVA rating for the protection against the UVA, and it's just a really nice sunscreen. It doesn't make me break out, it doesn't make my skin look any greasier than it would anyway, and it's just generally a nice sun protection to have. And I could have had a load of other summer skincare stuff in my favourites video this month, but that one is the one that's really stuck out to me. It's the one that's really caught my attention and really impressed me. Whereas a few have been, yeah, it's nice, but it's not particularly special. As far as body care, I have the Avon Taitian Holiday Body Mist, which is a coconut and exotic fragranced one, and this smells absolutely gorgeous. I haven't actually used that much of it, but it's an absolutely gorgeous scent, and it's just so fresh and so summery, and it just makes you feel happy. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I've also got the Q Balance body spray, which is a new brand of body spray that's designed to be slightly more sophisticated, slightly more adult than the likes of Impulse and Lynx and So and Charlie and that sort of range. And this smells absolutely beautiful, and as much as it's not got a dedicated antiperspirant in it, and you do have to wear an antiperspirant underneath, it's absolutely beautiful. And the scents are really nice too, and they're only £2.20 when they're not on special offer, so it's not like it's going to break the bank. And then I have the Dove Summer Glow Nourishing Body Lotion with Self Tan, and this works really well. You may not be able to tell on my skin at the moment because I've had to let it fade off and start again because I noticed a massive handprint on my side where I tried to reach round, and often try to reach round to put the sun cream on my back and can't quite reach, so I've had to let that fade and let the tan fade just so I can start over and have something a little bit more uniformed. But it works really well, and it is incredibly nourishing on the skin. It leaves your skin feeling soft and hydrated for hours and hours and hours afterwards, and it really is beautiful. I've got the fair to medium skin one, and there is a dark to, or medium to dark skin, but as you can see I'm fairly pale, so I don't really even get as far as medium, let alone dark. So that one's perfect for me. And then I've also got 2 hair products in my favourites this month. The first is the Ojon Volume Advanced Shampoo, which I've been using every few days on my hair, and I absolutely love it. It's not something that's going to give you piles of volume that means your hair's all the way up here, but it gives you a little bit more lift in your hair, and it does mean that with your hair being lifted slightly more off the roots with a little bit of volume that it does give, it means your hair doesn't get greasy as quickly. So I'm finding that I don't have to wash my hair as much because it's keeping off my scalp, and it's working to mean that it's less greasy. It smells gorgeous. It's one of these scents that a lot of people won't like though, because it is quite herbal and quite a peculiar smell. It's probably an acquired taste, with lavender spearmint, vanilla clary, bergamot, licorice, avocado, eucalyptus, all sorts going on here, so it does have quite a unique scent, but it is absolutely beautiful, and it's working wonders on my hair. My hair's feeling healthy, and it does have a little bit more volume in, which is what I was looking for in the shampoo. I wasn't expecting bouffant style volume, and it hasn't given that, which is fine, because I wasn't expecting it, but it is helping. And then I also have the Rainforest Radiance Detangling Spray for coloured hair. Again, this smells lovely, and it just makes brushing and blow drying my hair so much easier, because I don't have to sit there for half an hour fighting with my hair to actually get it to untangle from being in towels and being washed and stuff. And it's really great. But that's about it for my favourites this month, and I will be back shortly with another video, probably my summer edit or something summery if the weather inspires me to do something like that. I'll have a think. If you have any suggestions for videos you want to see, anything you want me to film, please leave them in the description bar down below, I mean in the comment section, and down below you can also find links to my blog, my Facebook page and my Twitter, so please do feel free to take a look. It's been a pleasure seeing you, a pleasure talking to you again, and again I will see you shortly. Goodbye!